the future when I come back and look at this shit. It's okay, it's one mission. Not the end of the world. So it's 1 a.m. now. I say, like, depending on how we feel, I say around like 2:30ish we start our next builds. Mainly because I want to fuck Hayden over. It's mean of me to say it, but it'd be really funny for one day, the day when he finally wants to play, we'd be like, well, here's the thing. We already maxed out said character, so you're up shit creek without a paddle.
Right.
I'm upset.
Why?
I'm actually upset.
Why?
So I was gonna try and get the absolute zero rifle
Yeah.
because it's just it's base better than my current double gun. Not by a
Yeah.
lot, but still it is slightly better. I
Mhm.
need 37,995. I'm at 37,887.
And you don't have any titanium?
Nope.
Damn.
That's really fucking annoying.
See if you can come here. Talk to where the fuck is she? Bailey. And then go to sell and sell some iron. Sell some iron and then buy some titanium. You don't need to sell much.
I think
Just
I'm gonna
like,
sell
you
leather,
know.
not iron, because I have more leather than iron.
But either way, I mean, I have 20 fucking thousand of each,
Well, I have
We
30,000
barely use
leather
it.
and 24,000 iron. You need to remember,
Yeah, so
you haven't been swapping around as many guns. You were sticking with just the pistols, so you weren't really swapping stuff around too much. I literally had to, like, constantly rebuild.
there. But yeah, so then you have enough to buy his shit.
Oh my god, I'm still just short. Son of a bitch. I thought I did my math right, and I didn't. It's so hard to make a decision, though, when I look at this shop. Because, like, I want this assault rifle, but at the same time... Oh, wait, no, I already reset my shop. Never mind, I lied. My old shop had two set pieces that probably could have helped me, but... think on this one I throw strings of goss on. The only thing is, I don't know how putting shards into stuff work. I think you get almost all of your shards back, but I do think you lose a little bit. Unless I didn't
What do
put
you
as
mean
many
when you like this
when
when
you
you dismantle
dismantle
it
it
again?
again, but I'm not 100% how that works. Because I swear I put more shards into that rifle than it gave me back, but I could have been wrong and just not been remembering it correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I can do much better than what I have right now.
Yeah, but I think at least for my set, the shards are like a set thing because
Oh no
all
no no! The
three
set
of
the sets have the same shards, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you dismantle them, I don't know if you get all 100% you put into it back.
yeah, no, I know, but remember what you were saying at work
No, no,
that
no,
I
no,
need
no, yeah, no,
to
no, no, no. I know, but that's not what I was saying. I was saying the reason why it might be better is, say you have a set that does like anomaly power, leech life, and long range damage, and
yeah,
you find one that gives you max health, uh, leech life, and something else, and technically those three would be better for what you're doing than what you have or whatever. That's or like you get like max health, cooldown reduction, and like close range damage or something. You know what I mean? Where it's technically
yeah,
would benefit you more. It might still be better to swap.
yeah. It's just it sucks because my set bonus is so fucking good. It makes it really hard to switch.
I was gonna make a sarcastic joke and be like, "Well, it's one button."
It's what?
I was gonna make a sarcastic joke and be like, "Well, just press the button. It's just you press A."
Oh,
I was gonna make a sarcastic joke,
oh.
but we were having a serious
Listen,
conversation, so no.
listen, bitch.
And we start.
I don't know, man. No, how about you go fuck yourself? How'd you know that I put your food in your car?
Because I can put two and two together?
And
I'm not stupid. You're not gonna take my food with you.
why not? I'm a fat fuck.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not like James or Hayden. You're actually you know what it's like to not have money, and you know what it's like to have to spend money.
True. Why, you think Hayden would have taken your food?
I think so.
Mm.
It's sad to say it, but yeah.
Is this why you trust me so much?
What?
Is that why you trust me so much?
Is the thing on their back different? I'm very
A little bit,
confused.
yeah.
I swear I was shooting that guy in the head and he just wasn't taking damage.
Well, with those guys, those elite guys, you need to take off their helmets first.
No, 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 no. You don't understand. I swear my reticle didn't leave his head, and he literally, like, my reticle was, like, on the middle of it, like, more towards his neck, not his head. But it was on him, and he just didn't take damage.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. I haven't used rifles enough in this game. So my aim is just slightly off. Where?
It's like it's definitely my set bonus that's making me do so much fucking damage. Because like when they're frozen, I'm doing like 300, 400,000s with my claymore and shit. Whereas when they're unfrozen, it's like around 2k. Or not 2k, 200k. Like the set bonus is definitely carrying me right now.
See, the thing is, though, even then, it's gonna come to a point where the set bonus isn't gonna make as much of a difference. Just because of how much...
I mean, if my guns keep getting stronger and the mods keep doing more and more damage, then the set bonus will be relevant forever because it'll be multiplying the damage of those mods on my gun. You know,
Yes,
like
but again...
yes, I won't have a lot of max health and I won't have a lot of
No, that's not what I'm
armor, so I'll die
saying.
faster.
When you do these missions, there's a percentage it shows you of, oh, your enemy health is scaled by this amount, and your damage is scaled by this amount. It,
Yeah,
I've seen some of the percentages for like super late tiers, and it's bad.
yeah.
Like it
I
gets to a
assume
point where
it
even your mods don't do shit.
mm.
The thing is too, like again, I feel like making a glass cannon build, I feel like just almost always goes poorly. At least in my experiences.
Yeah, but I mean, I also have so much health, so much healing. I mean that I'm
The
like
thing is,
perfectly fine for now, at least.
that's what I mean though for now. I think the issue right now is just it works, obviously, and it's gonna get to the point where it doesn't, which is why, you know, it's a FPS RPG. That's when you have to go through the work of, oh, let me swap my build. But it is gonna get to the point where that exponential curve of how much it takes to upgrade your shit is going to just absolutely ruin upgrading. I got really confused on why I saw so many skulls. I thought that was like normal enemies coming out, not the fucking these guys, and I was like, why the fuck are we like getting spammed?
Right.
I got really fucking confused.
Oh, look at that! I needed ammo, and I have ammo. That's fucking perfect timing.
There's a sealed gate leading to the monument. Doesn't look like Kang had any luck breaking through. Must be a way out.
God damn. Ba 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 ba.
The gate's open. Boy, the packs sure knew how to impress.
Oh my god. Flying shits. Fuck off! Fuck. God damn. Dude, the little flying shits.
I got the pod.
You did it, Outrider. And Gang's fighters are on the run. For the time being. Back it off! They're interfering again! Haven't you done enough, Outrider?
If you're still alive, clearly not.
You're clearly capable. I should have never doubted that. But everyone slips up eventually. Even you.
I saw this too!
I'll be there to watch you fall.
Show your
I only
face
got one.
sometime, Kang,
I have two.
and I might start taking you seriously.
Of course, it's a fucking beret.
It's
Who
okay,
cares?
I don't know what I have yet. Because I don't look. I wait to be surprised.
I got a bitch ass fucking hat, dude. Who cares? It's not even part of a set. It's just a garbage ass hat. Holy shit, my damage. God
Again,
fucking
like,
damn.
the only thing that I don't really get is how I'm running. I literally pretty much only used my AR.
Look at my healing.
I pretty much only used my AR that entire time, but my
Mhm.
strings of Gauss did like half the damage of yours.
Good question. I don't know.
How much damage does your strings of Gauss do?
Um, 134,000.
So yeah, mine does the same thing.
It's because of my set bonus, dog. I'm telling you.
Yours.
Because it says 134,000, but the numbers I'm seeing are 300,000, 400,000. Those are the numbers that I'm seeing because every time it hits them, they're frozen. So I'm getting the increased damage on frozen enemies by 50%. Then my pants give me shatter, deal 16% more damage against freeze, and then freezing boost another 8% damage against
Well, see that the
freeze.
thing is that wouldn't go towards strings of Gauss. That would show up as a different
Yes, it
modifier.
promise you it doesn't. Because I'm telling you, when they're unfrozen, I'm getting 150, 160. When they're frozen, 300,000. Okay? I'm telling you. And it counts as strings of Gauss because that's the number that's hitting it. It's that it's boosting my damage, but it's still strings of Gauss that is hitting them. Because if you look at my damage, not anywhere do you see Borealis Monarch set bonus. Not anywhere do you see mod freezing boost, mod shatter. You don't see that because it is not counting as that. It is just increasing the damage of said numbers. So it is strings of Gauss doing that damage, but then it is then boosting
See,
the
but
damage of
so
strings of
the
Gauss.
thing is, that's what I mean by I don't think the mod is do or not the mod, the set, because if the set bonus is only giving you 50%,
Yes, the mod is giving me 15%, but
that's
then
not.
shatter is also giving me 16 on top of that, and then freezing boost is giving me another 8 on top of that. So 50 plus 16 plus 8.
I just don't know. I don't.
Plus it increases the critical hit damage by 10% when I for 8 seconds after using cold snap.
Those
So
fucking
if
shit
these mods
sucks.
can crit, then yeah, makes sense to
To
me.
be honest, I don't think the mods crit. I've been watching my damage numbers. I swear they don't get crits.
Maybe they crit, but they just don't show up as yellow numbers.
I don't think so. I think it can
Because
just
every
be a.
so
I
often,
think
my
it can
mod
just be
hits
a
fucking hard as
range.
shit.
I see it too, but it wouldn't. It would show up different. I doubt that it wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
Like it would show up as a yellow number.
Like even with my moaning winds, right? Reloading creates a strong blast around you, dealing 273,000 damage to all enemies in 8 meters. When I do that when they're not frozen, it's around there, 300k. When I
34k.
do it while they're frozen, it's over half a mil. Sometimes I'm hitting 640k with that. You know what I mean? So like I'm telling you, it is almost doubling my damage when they're frozen. Which is why I'm saying this mod or this set I mean is fucking cracked because I'm freezing everything and then I'm doing double damage to them, which is why my damage is so high. And that's what I'm saying. If it's almost doubling my mod damage as long as I'm leveling up my guns, right? Because when you level up the guns, the mods damage actually increases by a fuck ton. It even if I'm dying more because I have less armor and less health, it, it's kind of offset by how much damage I'm going to be able to
It
do.
it's
Like
offset as long
literally,
as I'm playing a character that can keep me alive.
yeah.
If I'm
Like
playing on my Trickster, yes, that'll work. If I'm playing on a Pyro, it's not gonna work. It will end up fucking us over. Just because I don't have the survivability. So even if you're doing the damage and your glass cannon, you're constantly going down, if I can't tank
that's the
enough,
thing. I probably won't even be constantly going down because
it.
like
See,
I
the
mean
thing is, it will happen. Like, you don't realize it,
maybe
Anthony. Like,
maybe
we're
eventually.
we're already at 215% enemy health bonus. And that's just world tier 14. We can go up to 40. If I remember correctly, I was watching people with like absolutely picture perfect builds that were going up against and they were in full squads too, which I mean would also increase the number of enemies and stuff that spawn, but they were in full squads facing enemies that had like 400% health. And they were struggling. So again, it's because we're in the earlier tiers, I feel. I think eventually you will have to just kind of roll for the gear because from what I've noticed, it does start to fall off the like increases you get. I like from and again that's from me upgrading my guns throughout us playing because I had to keep upgrading that one gun because I just wasn't getting anything good. It was slowly giving me less and less as I did it.
Whoa. What the fuck? How long did oh that's it. Slashing Twister.
17,
Successful shots
17,
create a tornado effect
18, 17,
that
17,
lasts
18, 19. It's not as good as you think. I have it. I tried it.
what?
It's
Slashing Twister?
yeah. It's kind it be anything that's a damage over time is kind of meh.
I mean, I guess.
Besides some of the ones that we have because
But I mean, if it's doing almost 50,000 damage every point 0.5 seconds, that's for 6 seconds, that's kind of
the
crazy.
thing is it starts off as a tiny little radius. So you really only get like 2 seconds of it doing damage to a large amount of enemies. That's where the issue comes in. It's the fact that it starts off small and expands like a tornado.
Fair.
That's why I don't think it's very good. It's because you don't because if it's a situation where you have one guy running at you and there's a bunch of people lagging back running at you and it procs on that front guy, by the time it reaches those further back guys, it's only going to do like maybe 150k damage, which at this point is like peanuts.
True.
I activate mission. I like this sniper, but if I get something better, I am going to swap. Because my strat that I've been doing is, like, I'll pretty much primarily use my AR, and then whenever I see, like, everything is frozen and I'm not gonna take damage, I'll swap and just start pumping damage into people, but the issue is I have to be getting crits, so anytime it's on the stupid little shits where they're headshot ranges are really weird. It's not even worth pulling it out.
Yeah.
On normal enemies where it's very easy to tell where their crit range is, it's not bad. But on the little shits that, like, their headshots are really strange and they're not, like, at their head. Like, on the crawlers, it's really easy because the crawlers' heads are huge. And, like, the broodmother and stuff where, like, it's very obvious where a headshot is. But on some of the, like, weirder enemies, weirder variants of them, it's a struggle. I mean, too, I feel like the reason why it's so good for you, too, Anthony... Oh, I didn't fix my... Oh, I made a boo-boo. I swapped some of my gear, and I didn't fix the mods. So I might struggle a little bit this time.
Uh-oh.
I should be fine. But the big thing, too, is you're getting lucky with your guns. Like, you got lucky where one of the guns that was actually 10 times better than what you had one of the 2 mods you needed already, so you could just put the one other mod that you need to keep getting those damage numbers.
Yeah, I just did 50 or 500,000 because yeah, there it is again, 300k on him.
Again, it's all
300K.
it's all luck, dude, because I don't have some of the mods that you do. Like, I don't have the tier 3 of Claymore, which is one of the 2 big ones that are making you do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
You've gotten really lucky with your mod. That's what I mean. Like, I kept getting the apocalyptic drops, but I wasn't getting any of the good mods. All the mods I was getting were pretty mediocre. And I mean, the thing is, you have good survivability. I don't.
Fair.
My survivability is fucking horseshit. I literally get 2 alphas on me and I take so much damage, it's insane. Again, I think it will get to the point where it's gonna get too expensive to upgrade your gear. I think, like we were saying, for now, it's probably the best thing for you to do, but I do think you're gonna hit that critical... Almost kind of like when you think about, like, science class and stuff, when they talk about, like, critical mass and stuff, where everything will start to diminish. Or everything will kind of exponentially just get so big that you can't do anything anymore. I think the same thing's gonna kind of happen, where... Right now, it's at a point where you can control it in a way, but it's gonna get to that point where you're not gonna be able to do it because it's genuinely, you're not gonna make enough resources to do it.
Yeah.
Until that point comes, you'll be good, but once that point comes, it's just gonna be, you're gonna have to swap it, which is gonna be the point where you're gonna start struggling. Fuck off! I line up a headshot on this thing, and then the moment that I go to do it, it jumps.
One for the books. Filling 300 journal pages. Nice.
But yeah, I think the big thing is it's gonna be when that critical point hits where it's just so exponentially expensive to upgrade that it's gonna cause you issues.
Fair.
This must be the Colosseum.
Was that a broodmother? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me. Fuck, dude. Leave me alone, you fucking cunt.
Fuck off! Fucking bullshit. Fucking brood mother attacks me as my reload is finishing, so it completely fucking cancels my reload. You having issues there, Anthony?
No.
I mean, your health stayed in the red for a pretty lengthy amount of time there.
It's because I didn't have my turrets down, to be honest. I love doing half a mil to enemies.
I swear snipers have wonky hitboxes.
True.
Like, I was standing still firing at an enemy, and, like, it just wasn't registering that I was putting a bullet into him. I wasn't moving, the enemy wasn't moving, my reticle was on the middle of its chest. I swear they have wonky hitboxes.
Who the hell are you? The Pharaohs found it hard. Now they think I'm falling for this equally obvious trap. What a bunch of clowns.
I tried shooting at him and it did nothing. It makes me sad. Oh, that's a brood mother. Oh, whoopsa. I wasn't paying attention. I fully
That's
thought that
it's a brood
brood
queen.
queen mother. They literally do the same attacks. They're just named differently because they're supposed to be like a quote unquote boss. They still literally do the exact same attacks as a brood mother.
True.
But I didn't realize it was that. I thought it was just an alpha. I wasn't fully paying attention. So next thing I know, I'm getting hit with that blue circle and I lose all of my fucking health. That's what I mean by I have no survivability on this fucking class. 1 second I'll be full fucking health, the next second I'm dead.
I think that's the last of the monsters. But that maniac isn't too happy about it. Here he comes.
Wish they attacked my turrets more.
No, they have a fucker with Vortex. To be honest, I still think the only snipers that are actually half decent are auto snipers. Don't get me wrong, this thing does a lot of damage, but the issue is because they have to be frozen for me to do like 200 damage. If it's a boss, it's useless to me. Which is the main reason why I would use it, was to take out bosses. The main thing that I've been using the sniper to get rid of is like the alphas. Because
Well,
they
it just needs to
actually
have
freeze.
the status effect on them. They don't need to be frozen per se. Like, see the blue fucking snowflake? All it needs is to
Yes, I
have that.
know
Which,
that, but with
yeah,
how so for instance with brood mothers, with how finicky they move around and they jump and all that kind of stuff, and how finicky some of these enemies move and shift around, and with how iffy the actual hit radius is with snipers.
yeah, I guess.
Plus, if the only times that I'm doing an actual decent amount of damage is when Frozen is on, I can do the same amount of damage quicker with other mods. Like a mod that instead with an AR, I can just pump damage into something because I have the one that makes it so my critical shots don't take my ammo. Like if I'm getting a shit ton of critical damage into an enemy, it's literally never gonna deplete my magazine, and I can pump more damage into something than if I use the sniper.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go down here though, because I don't have my heal ability and I don't have fucking ammo. Plus the fucking boss is on me.
There must be two bosses then, because I'm sitting here fighting a queen.
I'm fighting one of the stupid charging pricks. The behemoths. But again, the issue is I don't have survivability, so even just one boss that moves like this, I get fucked. Because I take one hit, I get put to like... I lose 3/4 of my health, and then I can't heal. Like, I do more damage with... Okay, that's actually kind of sick.
Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pot is ours.
That's actually a kind of sick cutscene. I mean, at least after this apocalypse tier, we start getting legendaries for the apocalypse tiers. Because as a 16, we start getting legendaries instead of epics.
Oh, nice.
I believe at least. One. Only one.
Same. Ew, I got a blue.
I saw that
Big gay.
too, but it's okay. I'll take it, because that's just free titanium.
Well, I got an achievement, Legendary Outfits 1, so I can only assume what that fucking legendary was.
Mm. I mean, like, even with my mods not doing as much, I'm still keeping up. But like, this is what I mean by the Claymore is so good. Like, your Claymore is outdoing your Goss like 9 out of 10 times. Especially if we're fighting humans, Claymore does a lot more. If we're fighting the little alien shits, mods of Goss does more because of how the alien shits flock. But I mean, I'm still doing like I have what 3/4 of your damage, more or less. So it's like I'm still doing a decent amount of damage. It's just my class just doesn't have the survivability that yours does, which is unfortunate. Yeah, as of 16, we start getting legendary weapon.
What is cold push?
Cold pushes your melee.
Oh.
I mean, I'm getting a shit ton of apocalyptics. Like from that alone, I had 4 of them. This apocalyptic's not the greatest. Increased range of which enemies are close range. But it does have dum dum bullets, which I can pair with something else, which is pretty good.
Ooh, okay, okay. You know what? That's actually really fucking good.
I think it's when the world tiers go up that the prices go up.
Yeah,
I think.
more than likely.
Because just before the last two missions we did, everything was only costing like 36. Now stuff is costing like fucking 79K. So I have a feeling that it goes based off of um world the world tier, the apocalypse tier.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
My build is still pretty much the best it can be from the looks of it. Wait. That's kind of funny. Once you're all set, get
But
out of the menu. Oh no, now it's not doing it. Oh. Let me see if I can recreate that. God damn it, now I can't recreate it. I don't know how I did it, but when I was using my roll thing that TPs me, my body was still there. My guns disappeared, but my body was still visible.
look at the gun I got.
Apocalypse tier 15, it unlocked Eye of the Storm, which is like the mission it was telling us to get to. I was gonna say, ooh, sick.
Bought my gun.
Yes,
It looks cool on me, right? With like the whole ice thing.
yes.
I'm just grabbing all these rewards. Hold on.
I don't know what this means, but Eye of the Storm rewards for completion. 4 of the pieces of loot are guaranteed 50/50 epic legendary. We get 75k drop pod resources, some kind of selectable reward, and an increased rarity bonus reward. Don't know what that means.
Oh, how much health do you have?
Outriders. Permanent storm on the horizon. I had a vision about it. I saw it erupt. A shockwave that spread
The
out across it,
fuck?
wiping out all life in its path. When I came to, a scout told me hordes of
Fuck.
storms had been spotted heading to the area.
Is that a
Something must be
god?
heading out
What is
west.
that?
That's
We
the
need to stop it.
that's the prick.
That's that
It's
motherfucker!
the asshole.
It's the motherfucker that killed Jakob.
It's okay. As we saw with Moloch,
This time we'll actually fucking murder him.
he's gonna die
Hopefully.
this time. I have 20,000 health, by the way.
I have 28,000.
Yeah. I have again. I'm having
My
really.
health,
I'm
dude, my
having
health just
really.
went up by 10k.
I'm having really bad luck with my gear. I'm not getting anything that's boosting my health. I'm not getting anything that's really boosting my healing or anything. The thing is, my fucking firepower and anomaly power are super
It's the
fucking
leader
high.
of the ferals,
What? But you killed him.
and I'll happily do it again.
Wait,
Tear him
is
apart,
this
Outrider.
just gonna
For
be
Jakob.
a boss?
Wait.
This
So
is just like the thing's already there. It's just the boss fight.
no. See, you don't see what I see.
What?
So
We need to defend these three
we
things.
need to defend these three things for it to unlock. For oh no.
Ah, shit. Fuck my life. Okay.
Oh. First thing you fucking put on us is fucking assholes. Flying pricks.
600. Dude, what the fuck? My, 882,000. What the fuck? My storm whip, my ultimate storm whip, when they're frozen, does almost 1,000,000 damage. Oh, it's fucking great. Thank you. Dude, I feel like a god. What the fuck is this? Oh shit. Ready? That guy dead. Oh, it's great. Oh, I love that. I fucking love that. Oh, whoa! Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Whew, I thought I activated the other one by accident, and we were gonna have to defend like twice as many enemies.
Like, I'm gonna, yep, I'm dead, because I can't fucking keep myself alive against a boss and a fucking alpha. So fucking annoying. Doesn't help, I pretty much only have one gun. Again, the issue with my sniper is the fact that the only time I actually do good damage with it is when I get a crit and they're frozen. And when I'm fighting these things and the crit ranges are fucking retarded.
There. I also have icebreaker on this auto rifle.
But that's what I mean, like, I just, like, I get hit once and I lose all of my health immediately. And then, like, my heal takes... Like, I can't constantly be healing. Because, again, my fucking heal is I have to be doing damage with my fucking skills. And when my skills are on cooldown, I just get fucked. This one's almost down. Where is this red? There he is. There's the first one. We have one down.
I genuinely had 1 health.
Okay, I've spent 90% of this game on, like, no health. Like, like, 1 alpha takes away all of my health. So fucking annoying. Like, I fucking heal, and then I immediately lose all my health.
I hate when that shit happens.
The thing is, like, you can keep yourself alive. It's just so fucking annoying that the one way that I heal and I immediately can't anymore, and I have to fucking run away because I don't have the ability to keep healing myself. It's like I have 2 alphas on me, and I'm struggling. You have literally all the other enemies, and you're fine. It really shows you which class is the weakest. Like, I took 2 hits, and I'm 1 hit. I'm like...
There.
It's so fucking dumb. Like, I'm gonna die here because the second I get frozen, I'm pretty much dead. The second any of my abilities are on cooldown, I'm pretty much just dead. And it shouldn't, that's just not how, like, it shouldn't be like that.
I still can't get over that 800,000 damage number. I need that ammo. God, 900k? Okay. Christ, how fucking long do we need to charge each of these things? God damn. Like, how many fucking waves, bruh?
Well, so the thing is, I'm gonna go down here. I hit the wrong ability too. Wonderful. I just wasted my fucking. Okay, that's two of them done. Oh, I hit the wrong.
See my, my turret's health bars or no?
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
No.
So I got a little bit of use out of my sniper. It's like when I can use the sniper, it does a lot of damage. But the thing is, 9 out of 10 times on these guys, their fucking heads just don't fucking register headshots. Like, I'm getting damage numbers with the sniper for 309,000. But it's like, if I can't actually see them and it register my shot, then it's useless. Like right there, I saw one damage number for 309, and then the rest of them are doing like 14k.
Yeah, because it's the mod.
Yeah. But the thing is, if it's not registering my shot, it's useless. It makes no difference.
That's why I like that mod, Icebreaker, but on this AR, it's really fucking nice.
The thing is, you got
And
lucky
I have
and you got the mods early on. Like, you got... Uh-oh.
motherfucker's back. Alright, it's time to kill this mother. What the fuck?
Oh, the stupid riffs.
Well, I'm using ARs in this fight, so the rifts, I'll be able to help with them. Ouch.
Outriders. My vision is getting worse.
You kidding me? Okay, I'm fucked.
Wow.
You need to res. I was gonna say you need to res ASAP, because we have a fucking melee guy that's a boss in the map, and I just can't do shit to him.
Two of them, actually. And the rifts are fucking us up too.
The fact that those fucking guys can just infinitely stun you.
Alright.
I'm out of ammo.
Fuck, dude.
The best thing I've noticed for myself to help with damage is every time we manage to full freeze him, I use both my eruptions, because then I get about 300k damage immediately, plus some chip
Yeah.
damage. Besides that, I'm not doing much. Oh, more bosses.
Wow. Fuck off, you stupid fuck. Dude, these Reavers, man.
What I'm seeing, I feel like it's about to happen.
Oh my god, dude. And then they just keep leaping at you. Fuck off!
And then they just TP.
God damn.
Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm dead, 100%. 100% I'm dead. Oh my god, how am I not dead? That I don't know. Oh, I killed him. Okay,
Alright, but
completely
now we
ignore
have
the
like
it's fine,
4.
completely ignore the boss. Just completely ignore the boss, just keep dodging him, and just get rid of the rifts.
Ah, dude, we destroy rifts and then turn around, there's immediately another fucking set of them. Fuck off, dude.
The thing is, if I have my volcanic rounds, I get rid of them almost immediately. It's when I don't have my fucking volcanic rounds that I just can't do shit.
Yeah.
But again, my guns don't do damage. Actually, this is another good time to use my thing, because he's stationary.
Don't have time. You need to end this.
Oh god, here we
there's
go.
another guy. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, I don't have any
I
revives.
know. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. There's literally
Oh
the
my
second.
god, dude.
See, the
Dude,
thing
those
is,
Reavers are fucking annoying
the thing
as
is,
shit.
now that we know we both went down because we didn't know they spawned in. We know they spawn in now. Because you saw, the second time they spawned in, we were fine. It was just, we weren't ready for them to spawn in. It's just so frustrating that, like...
Oh my god, my damage. Holy
That's
shit.
what I mean. It's just so frustrating that, like...
Dude, look at my storm whip. Look.
It's just frustrating when, like, this happens because the shit I have just can't do anything. It's like, we'd be having no issues right now if my shit was fucking doing the same thing. The issue is, it's like, my class just fucking sucks.
Oh wait. We get pieces of gear here?
If you kill any elites or anything, you get little mini gear. I was trying to see if it would give me a gun, but nope.
Alright. Well, time to do that all over again.
I mean, you did a lot more damage than me that time because I was literally just focusing on staying inside the circle. I was literally
I
just
thought
in the
you said
circle at all times. I know
thought you said we didn't need to
you
be.
don't have to, but it'll spawn a couple more enemies. But the thing is, if you do that, it speeds it up by a little bit. I was just trying to speed it up so we weren't sitting here for 45 minutes. But then we got fucked in the ass by a stupid boss mechanic.
Nah, it's just those reavers are super annoying.
It's
Like
because they're
I'm
It's
freezing
because they're
them, but they're not
fucking.
freezing.
It's because they're considered bosses. They're considered elite, so they don't fucking freeze for as long.
They weren't freezing at all.
I think I could be wrong, but I think the Reavers, because when you went down, it said that you died to whatever his name revived. I'm already down. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, like I'm telling you right now, we're not doing it. Like this is what I mean. My fucking class has no survivability at all, at all. I'm literally pumping damage into enemies, and I just die anyways. Like, I'm about to die again, and I don't have a fucking heal. It's so fucking annoying. Because literally, I have to flawless the boss now, because the second I die, it's over. Because even though you can survive, if you don't get enough of a chance, like, I'm already down. Like, I just get one shot by, like, everything.
My God. Fuck off. I, since I have two cryo turrets, do you think I should take off the blighted turret and put the heal back on?
It's not worth it. It doesn't matter how much you're healing me, I'm still just gonna keep going down. Because I can be full health. I can have 20k health and get one shot. The second I even have more than, like, 2 enemies on me, I'm just dead. Because I don't have any survivability. I have no survivability at all. don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, we did something to force spawn, like force almost every spawn on you, and all aggro on you, because we literally sat there for like a good 2 minutes without a single enemy attacking me. Because I was literally just sitting there with a sniper.
Honestly, didn't even notice.
But that's what I mean. Like, your class can actually do that. My fucking class, God forbid I have one alpha on me, I get fucked. It's so frustrating. Like, that's not how it should be. All the classes should have the more or less the same survivability. But it's like all of the mods, all of the like set bonuses I'm seeing from my fucking class blow dick. I have one that reloads a clip when I get a melee kill. How many fucking times does that happen?
Really?
Yeah! There's literally a set that the only thing it does is it'll refill my entire clip if I get a melee kill. When the fuck am I meleeing? When am I meleeing for a kill, mind you no less? I melee to save myself, to try and get an ability procced on something that is close to me. But it's like, besides that, I don't use my fucking melee. It's literally just I'm trapped in a corner, let me do this so that it procs my ability, so that I have a chance to survive.
This assault rifle, fucking awesome. We just need to get rid of the Reavers as
If we
fast
can,
as
so
possible.
when we focused the Reavers, both of us on that second one, we were fine.
Yeah.
I wonder, oh, it didn't give me enough time to. I was gonna say, I wonder if I, like, swapped all of my skill points around, like, almost, like, just sneak real quick, but they don't give you enough time to do anything. Because he's just immediately on you. Because I was gonna say, if I literally just swap all of my skills into fucking damage reduction, elite damage reduction, and fucking elite damage, because of how many rifts spawn in and shit, it's, like, impossible.
Ah, the fucking riffs.
We just need to watch our map. Also, listen for the quotes, because it seems like whenever he starts saying quotes, if he says them again, it seemed like that was when the Reavers spawned in. I think it was damage phases. I think every time that we got him to, like,
They are. There they are. There they are.
they're in. Oh,
Yep.
okay, I see him, I see him, I
Oh
see him.
my god. Oh my god. Fuck off, dude. They are so strong and they just fucking teleport to you. God, they're fucking infuriating. They die so fast when they're frozen, but like, god fucking damn it. I
That's the
can't do
thing, I
shit.
literally can't do anything to him. Oh wait, it gives me a revive?
Where is he?
Oh, I might be fucked.
Okay.
Come on!
I need ammo.
Where is he?
Next to me.
No, I
Ouch.
know, but I needed health.
Of course. More fucking riffs.
Dude, the second you freeze him, I can do a shit ton of damage with the sniper. Besides that, I don't do fucking shit for damage.
Alright, they're here, they're here. Bro, I can't stand these fucking Reavers, man. Yeah. God fucking damn it, bro. I'm pressing the fucking cold snap. They're not freezing. Like, what am I supposed to do? And then they
Why
just
am I getting frozen? Game? What is freezing me? What froze me? What the fuck froze me?
God damn.
I don't think it's possible. Not with the gear I have. If I had the gear you had, yeah, but not with the gear I have. It's not possible.
It's just the Reavers. Like, literally, that is the only problem that I'm having.
The issue
Everything
is,
else is fucking
if I
nothing to
had a
me.
gun besides the fucking sniper, like the only thing that was doing damage was the sniper. Like, look at the difference in damage because I can't do fucking shit. My guns do no fucking damage. Doesn't matter what mods I have on, I do no damage.
$6,000 to reroll. Holy shit. I just barely leveled up.
Trying to find a rebuild, and it's not going well. Hmm. What's the cooldown? 19. That's still a lot. Because I just have to use the ability. It doesn't necessarily have to hit someone. I might actually be able to do this. Because this is every 9 seconds, so the second it comes back, I wait a second, pop it, get the boost. I may have just found a rebuild that might work. I'm not 100%, but I may have found a rebuild that might work. Because basically, if I go middle pass, if I go Firestorm, activating Ignite skills increases armor piercing by 45 and resistance piercing by 45 for 10 seconds. Activating Ignite increases your armor by 45 for 10 seconds. Um, And I have massive cooldowns on ignite skills. Plus that gives me more health and more life leech. But it also gives me just enough points to still go up and get Assault Master. So now I'll just have to remod. Is that still useful? That's still useful. I might actually change. Oh, I can't. So that's staying. Um, that's fucking stupid. For heat Heat Wave, there's two mods that do the exact same thing. Ride the Wave and Tidal Wave. The skill can be activated one more time before triggering cooldown. The fuck's the point of
Yeah.
that?
So you get 3 of them. What do you mean?
I don't find that useful for how my build is, though. I just... Ooh. Now that might be useful. Let's try that. Because that'll give me weapon damage. That's Feed the Flame, so I'm going to keep that. I think I'm ready. Basically, the gist of the build I have right now, based on the like 5-10 minute research that I did, um, is that I basically have Heat Wave, which is an ignite skill, and it's activatable every 9 seconds. And basically what that does is it allows me to basically get a boost to pretty much everything for 10 seconds. Which is perfect, because the cooldown's just long enough where the second I get the skill back, by the time I'm activating the skill, I'd get that boost again. It also lowers the boost, the cooldown on Feed the Flames, so now my Feed the Flames is 8 seconds. As well as raising my health to 30. I did lose a lot of anomaly power, but I kept similar firepower. So this might actually kind of work. But there's only one way to find out now, isn't there? I'm assuming you're already all set.
Yeah, I mean,
I was doing a full rebuild right there, that's why.
I know that's why I wasn't saying anything and just letting you work.
Maybe this might actually work. I'm not 100%, but this might actually work. If I'm still struggling, then I think what's gonna end up happening is tomorrow when I get up, I'm actually gonna, like, get out of bed at a reasonable time. And what I'm gonna do is literally just research builds that people run and tweak them by little bits to fit my playstyle. But with how I have it, I think I might be able to actually have some survivability now. Not 100%. I might still struggle a little bit, but it might not be. It might actually work out now, where I'm not gonna get absolutely fucked every single time.
Yeah.
Because my issue wasn't like I was fine with how my build ran. My issue was the fact that I just had no survivability. The cooldown on my heal was way too long.
That was glitchy as fuck. What the hell?
And this works as a partial stun too, which is pretty good. It's not like an over-the-top, like, amazing stun, but it is a stun. It's a stun that does a decent amount of damage if it does hit enemies too.
What is it? What ability?
It's my... I don't remember the name of it already. It's my heat wave. It's that, like, wall that I bring up. It's, like, literally the first ability I unlocked.
Yeah. The one you start with.
Yeah. But now that I was looking through builds and stuff, I actually see that it is actually pretty good, because it only has a 9-second cooldown. And every time I activate it, it's kind of like your cold snap, where pretty much the second you get cold snap, you pop it. I do the same thing, and I get, like, a boost to all of my stats. I get a boost to my armor for 7 seconds. I get a boost to my, like, a bunch of my damages and stuff for 10 seconds and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because of the way I go down the path tree, too, I also have a lot more health.
Yeah. See, that's why I feel like you really haven't explored too many options for Pyro, you know what I mean?
Well, because, like it's tough, because it's like, the issue is, when I play a game with somebody, I don't like, when you rebuilt, you knew what you wanted to do, and in a matter of, like, maybe 5-ish minutes, you were done. Me, for me to the fun I have when I do stuff like this is literally spending, like, an hour where I literally don't play the game, I'm literally just doing research. Like, I don't think you understand how long sometimes I sit down and just research.
Yeah.
Because I feel,
the thing you have to realize about me. I don't care.
I know.
I was scrolling through my phone.
I know, but you need to remember, it's just how I am. I don't like... Even when you're like, I don't care, yada yada yada, in the back of my mind I'm like, they're waiting on me, yada yada yada. And I mean, it's probably just because I'm in a toxic as fuck friend group where, like,
Again,
God forbid anybody waits 10 minutes for me, it's the end of the world. But...
Yeah. Like, again, like, I mean, you just spent, like, what, 20 minutes doing that? I did not give a fuck. Did I say anything?
No. To be honest, I would have rather you at least, like, talked instead of it being completely silent.
Well, because I knew that you were deep in thought, so I just, like, let it.
Well, no, I get that,
be,
but the main thing is I don't like silence. There's a reason why I'm always in Discord trying to get people to join me. I absolutely despise it being quiet.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time that I actually went somewhat low in health, and I don't really know what healed me, but something healed me. It's like the second that I pop that ability, I am like that ability to boost my stats and stuff. I have like this alpha is kind of fucking me right now. That was the first time I had to pop Feed the Flames to actually keep myself alive this entire time.
Yeah.
But like Watch this. Like when I do this, I'm gonna wait for stuff to disappear. Look at it. Look at my head. Look at my head, or look at my health.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
The second I pop it, I get a shit ton of stat boosts.
Yeah.
And then the exact things I get
Are those mods or is that from your
no,
skill
that's
tree?
from my skill tree. So when I
Mm,
activate an ignite skill, I get armor piercing and resistance piercing boosted by 45% for 10 seconds. Activating
nice.
ignite skills increases my armor for 45% for 10 seconds. And then there's another one somewhere. There's another one and I can't find it, to be honest. Like, burn afflicted on enemies deals 20% more damage. A shit ton more life leech. Enemies affected by burn receive 15% more damage.
You should see if you can find a mod that increases that
I
burn damage.
am, but the main thing right now is I don't really have resources. So
This must be the Colosseum.
that, and I kind of wanted to test it on, like, the issue right now is the armor and stuff I have, it was already modded for the other build. So some of the stuff I would have rather get rid of, I couldn't because I kind of was in the situation of being locked in with the mods I swapped around and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I also boosted my life leech to fucking hell and back. So it's like I can actually keep myself relatively alive. And then, like, the nice thing I think about this game, too, is the way that they do the, like, showing your buffs. Because, literally, the second that I see the buffs disappear, I pop my ability, and then I'm good.
Yeah.
And then, like, I still get the buffs and stuff whenever you freeze, because then I get that full stun, gives me enough time to literally just pop another ability and keep going. But it's like, I see the buff disappear, I pop it, and it keeps going. Like, I'm actually keeping myself alive. I had 3 alphas on me there, and I was actually keeping myself alive. I think the only thing that still does a pretty hefty amount of damage to me is the, like, that, like, circle brood mother attack that it does, where it leaves the residue on the ground.
Yeah.
But it's like, literally, I activate that ability, it puts burn on, like, a shit ton of enemies, and then I can just kind of shred through enemies, too. I swapped off Strings of Gauss for a moment there. I might switch back to it, I don't know. Mainly because I don't have fucking the good Claymore. If I had the good Claymore, I'd keep it, but I think I do have to switch back to Gauss. It's like, I can see the difference between when I use abilities and when I'm not. Because I thought that it was the end of that wave, and it wasn't. So I didn't use my ability right away. But, like, the difference is very, very big. Like, the second I use my abilities, I immediately heal to full health. And my Feed the Flames, the main thing I'm using it for right now is just to interrupt.
Fair.
Because like I don't really need it to heal myself now since my life leech is so high. But the fact that I can still just interrupt abilities when they're really kind of fucking me. Like I still have a couple of close calls, but definitely like where I was at health wise just now, if that was my other one, I definitely would have died. And I'm still doing a pretty hefty amount of damage. Like I'm seeing damage numbers for like 22,000 just from my bullets.
Yeah.
So it's just difficult because again, in my mind, I'm so used to having assholes that like I'm just like I feel bad making other people wait for me. And I mean in general it's how I am. I feel bad when I make people wait.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I mean, I don't think there's
Because
anyone who doesn't feel. I mean, yeah, there are people,
I was
but
gonna say I can
you
name
know,
one right now.
To the
yeah.
Pheromones Founded Pod.
I think you know
But
exactly who I'm
most
talking
people
about.
feel, yeah, most people feel bad about making other people.
Bunch of clowns.
But you know, like with me, you don't need to worry about that, bro.
I know, it's just again, it's just kind of how I am. The nice thing is, it doesn't matter which ability I activate. If I activate my my rounds, or if I activate whatever the hell it's called, the shock thing.
Capture them for sport.
Because my rounds recharge like every 20 seconds. So every 20 seconds I get 2 magazines of volcanic rounds. So then I still can get 2 activations of shockwave off to keep my buffs up. Like before, that one slam that he just did would have killed me.
Yeah.
The main thing is whenever it's I use volcanic rounds, I just have to remember that the cooldown I can't go by the cooldown anymore. What am I glitched? Oh no, I don't really know what happened there. I got stuck on that thing, and I think it glitched me inside of the behemoth because I couldn't do anything. Why is it just spawning single enemies? There we go.
I feel like we're not struggling at all now.
That's what I mean. Like I feel like a lot of the issues we were having were just I just didn't have a viable build. But again, the way my brain works, I didn't want to make you wait. I like
That maniac isn't too happy about it.
That's the thing. Like
it just sucks because again,
with me, you don't need to worry
but-
about it. But then, like, that's also the biggest part about this game is making builds. So
no,
like,
and I
don't
know,
care.
but see, like the issue, I think my main issue isn't even that. My main issue is just I've played with pricks for way too long, where everybody just gets upset when they have to wait. Everybody's it's all about me, and I never can actually like do anything. And I'm just so used to that it just kind of sticks, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because just thinking about it, if I had just done this from the beginning, We probably would have beaten that last mission. Wandering Flame may fuck me. I kind of can't see. I don't have ammo in my AR, and I kind of couldn't see what I was aiming at, to be honest. Oof. Like, again, this is one of the first times I've actually been like, oh shit, I'm close to dead this entire time. I just don't have ammo, which is what's kind of fucking me.
There's ammo in that
I
corner
know,
right
I
here.
know. I know where the ammo is, I just kind of didn't have a chance to run to it. I think the only guys that I kind of can't face tank like I was is the destroyer slash ironclad slash basically the minigun guys. Because even with all my boosts, I still take too much damage.
I hit that motherfucker for 800,000. Uh,
You know what I could do? I don't know if it's viable, but it's worth a shot. Because anything's worth a shot. If I go into my ascension points and I max out skill leech and the elite the damage mitigation against elites. So basically, I take the least amount of damage I can from those class boosts, and I get the most health back from just shooting my gun.
worth a shot.
Ooh, that was a really unfortunate stun by the behemoth there. There we go. Like, we did not struggle at all.
Not a bad shot. Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pot is ours.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
One legendary.
I don't think I got any legendaries there. But I could have dismissed it.
The migraine. I got an SMG. Yo, my damage.
What
Stop.
is focus discharge?
Focused discharge. Don't know. Gonna need to look at it.
Because it says mod focus discharge damage was your second highest.
Yeah, let's see. Focused discharge. Focused discharge. Focus discharge. Mm. Ah, that is a new mod that I just put on. It is for my blighted turret. The turret discharges anomaly beams that deal 16,000 damage every zero point 0.3 seconds at up to 5 enemies within a 5-meter radius.
Hmm.
Essence Extractor. Successful shots on enemies afflicted by any status restore 5% of your max health. Each active status applied to the target multiplies the amount of healing received.
May still be more worth it. Um,
I feel like you need that mod
what?
bad.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Essence Extractor. Successful shots on enemies afflicted by any status restore 5% of your max health. Each active status applied to the target multiplies the amount of healing received. 3-second cooldown.
Hmm. To be
Sanctuary.
honest, I think I throw on a shotgun here.
Ooh, actually, you might need that. That might be pretty good too. Successful shots generate a short protective sphere effect around the player that reduces incoming weapon damage by up to 30% and anomaly damage by up to 30%. It's just like as you shoot, you constantly just have a shield that reduces damage by 30%. That's pretty fucking good too. Oh, the migraine looks cool. I would never use it though.
Hmm.
Shock and awe. When an enemy hits you with a melee attack, every target within a 10-meter radius is struck by anomaly lightning that 228,000 damage. Damn.
Outriders.
Ooh, special delivery.
Hmm. It only lets me proc it every 8 seconds, though. I have a mod called Dome of Protection. Successful shots summon a bullet-stopping dome for 4 seconds. So technically it would have a 4-second cooldown. But the thing is, how much am I standing still? And it really isn't, like, I don't know. Hmm.
mod I just got. I feel like this mod Sanctuary would be really
You
since you having
you cut out.
since you huh?
I heard sanctuary and that was about it.
I said this mod called Sanctuary would be really good for you. I already read it to you, but if you want me to read it again,
Mm,
it'd be really good for your survivability.
mm. Swap variant to probably full auto is the best one. Maybe burst. But my second one's a shotgun.
Have till death do us part.
On what?
It's a gun mod.
I don't think so.
That might be pretty good for you too, because it'd be constantly healing you.
Well, so I think now my healing is good because I have a shit ton of life leech.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, more could never hurt. Plus, it does damage. So successful shots connect you to an enemy, healing you for 956 and dealing 27,000 damage to the enemy every zero point 0.5 seconds. The effect lasts 4 seconds at a 4-second cooldown. So theoretically, you'd be able to keep this up 100% of the time, constantly deal damage, and constantly heal you the entire fight.
Wait. Increase your critical damage. The bonus is equal to 50% of your resistance piercing. Said resistance piercing gets boosted. Ooh, that might not actually be bad.
And my flag looks so fucking cool now.
Um, hmm. Ooh, heat lit. Ooh, that. I just realized Heatwave has an ability called a mod called Heat Leech. Increase skill leech by 10% for 10 seconds after you use the skill. Now, that's kind of on my boots. Let's boost my healing in every aspect. And then let's just kind of go through and boost some of these stats up. then I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to sell all of my titanium to you now after I used it.
Status power increases the duration of freeze and ash.
I'm just shy of being able to do that.
I'm gonna level up my gear again.
I might buy this shotgun just for the
Why?
mod.
What's the mod?
Fortress. Shots increase your current armor and resistance by 5% stacking 3 times. At maximum stacks, the buff is doubled and additionally grants you 25% damage increase for 10 seconds.
Mm.
So you would technically have a 30% buff to your armor and resistance, and I would get 25% damage. And it's just for I believe just firing my gun. I'm gonna leave that in my shop for the time being. I think I'm all set to go. So I just want to double check what the different raises my clip size, lowers my accuracy, raises stability, lowers range. So this will just, in general, do more damage. So no, I want to leave it on narrow. Okay, just let me know when you're all set, because I think I'm pretty set now. I mean, it's here again, Eye of the Storm. We could attempt it, now that I have a build that might work. But,
Um,
let's see. Are there any other...
Enoch's Blessing pump action shotgun. This thing has a mod life and death. Killing shots create a blast that restores 20% of max health to players.
I think I have that. But it's only really good on shotguns, because if it's not on a shotgun, then when you kill enemies that are nowhere near you, it kind of becomes useless. That's why it's so good on that gun.
Yeah. Okay. And of course I just re-rolled, but I got nothing good. What I had before was way better.
I was gonna say, that's the only thing. It's such a risk reward. But I say we do one more just normal mission, just so that I can fully test this, and if I survive relatively well, then we'll try it the next time it pops up.
Eye of the Storm.
Yeah.
Alright. Literally the only problem with Eye of the Storm is fucking Reaper.
I mean,
Or
the main
Reaver, whatever the
issue,
fuck.
to be honest, I don't think we'd have as many issues if I could also keep my ground.
The Guardians led the packs inside and they trampled
Yeah.
Because I literally was doing peanuts for damage. I couldn't keep myself alive, and I couldn't do any damage. I was literally just a useless body. Because the only damage I was doing was when you would freeze the boss, and then I would just pump damage into his head with a shot with my sniper, because he was frozen. Like, the last time we tried this mission, we struggled really fucking badly. This time, or at least I did. Literally, this time I just charged upwards with you and I lived.
Yeah.
Because I literally, the 20 of my 21 skill points have gone into pumping my life leech.
Oh, okay. I see. I was like, I'm not noticing how much damage this bladed turret thing is doing, but I just threw my turret and I saw a 72,000 damage number. It's like, oh, okay. I think I see it now. Oh my god, it's just melting them. Fuck. Oh my god. That mod's crazy.
I mean, this is gonna be a good test to see if my build can keep up, because this was the one where we have the 5 fucking enemies that, the 5 elite enemies.
Shanna, I found a noise. It's something else. Almost like the anomaly never touched this spot. Anybody see Arthur? Never seen him.
Oh my god, my turret is fucking melting them, bro.
I literally have 3 of them lighting me up, and I can keep myself alive now. As long as they don't do any weird TP shit, I'm good. Because one of them has a TP ability and it absolutely confused the shit out of my brain. I'm in a really shit spot though. Oh, I used, that was a very nice vortex. Thank you very much. Whatever enemy popped that. completely different ball game. I think the only time I struggled was when I got Vortex TP'd into I got Vortex TP'd into the middle of 3 enemies plus a bunch of melees, but I literally just popped my ability, got all of them off of me, and then I was fine.
Now you need to see if you can find a set bonus that works well with that.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you can do that, then oh my god.
It'll basically be the same thing with yours. But I mean, I have a bunch of the mods that are like, oh, when this ability ends, you also gain this buff.
You're doing a lot of buffing.
Exactly.
But like
From what I've
maybe Maxwell's Demon, that might be really good for you.
maybe. But from what I've
'Cause
noticed
that was like
so far with you, your build is more focused on basically buffing one specific ability. So like for instance, your main thing is buffing your cold snap because your freeze can make you do so much damage, right? While
yeah.
mine it seems like Pyro, the main thing for Pyro is buff. It seems like the main thing you have to do to play a Pyromancer build is buff the shit out of yourself. And the
It's like,
fact that this ability literally can get popped every 9 seconds, so literally the moment these buffs wear out, I can immediately re-give myself the buff.
Yeah.
Like, I've been
Isn't,
nowhere close to death at all this entire time.
Isn't Maxwell's Demon that the set that where like as you deal damage you gain like burn damage
I don't
and then
remember.
once you're at 10 stacks your next shot does it like insane damage. I think that's how the
I don't remember. I'd have to actually
I think
look
that's
at
how
it
the
again.
Again, I found a
But I mean, like, again, I don't... I think, again, the only time I got into a position of struggle was that one vortex that TP'd me into the middle of everybody. But then the moment I got out of there, I put like 3 or 4 bullets into an enemy and immediately fully healed. I think I just got 3 legendaries, by
Oh,
the way.
I got 2. One's a helmet, one's a assault rifle. I couldn't help myself but look.
I never look. I like the surprise of just opening my inventory and seeing.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. I actually like my damage kept up, and that hasn't happened at all until I started making that build.
True, I mean, look at your healing from skill leech as well. More than
Exactly.
mine.
Exactly. Like I'm actually managing now. And I mean, look at my mod did the most damage that time. My Storm Whip did 38 mil, while your highest only did 27. It's just you have a higher damage output in general than I do.
Yeah.
Now we look at what
All right.
guns and stuff I
So,
got.
all right, Maxwell's Demon. Every successful assault weapon shot grants a firepower bonus that stacks up to 50%. The bonus is achieved when half of the rounds in your mag successfully hit a target. On maximum stacks, the firepower bonus is raised to 100%, and burn is applied to both the player and enemies within a 15-meter radius. The bonus is active for up to half of your weapon's magazine ammo capacity. The bonus is lost upon reloading or swapping weapons.
Anthony,
What?
Scourge Zealot is its set bonus. The Pyromancer's melee skill fires a projectile that explodes upon impact, dealing 107,000 damage.
Restart. Hold on. What?
So
Restart it.
this armor set has a skill set bonus that says the Pyromancer's melee skill fires a projectile that explodes on impact, dealing 107,000 damage and inflicting ash to enemies within a 5-meter radius. Damage of the projectile increases by 25% for each enemy hit with Feed the Flames up to 100. Bonus is spent on the next melee use.
Now, how far can this orb go? Is it
I
like
I
melee
don't
range,
I
or
don't know.
I guess you'd have to
I'd have to
either
actually get
watch a video
lucky
or.
and I mean, I have 2 pieces of it.
Mm.
It is worse than the chess piece isn't. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck those 2 in
Oh,
my
wait, I got
stash.
3.
I think I'm
I
gonna
did get 3
I think I'm
legendary.
gonna chuck those pieces of armor in my stash for now, and then come back to that later.
Deathscape. Stigmatized. Successful shots inflict toxic and mark the target for 5 seconds. Killing a marked target causes them to explode, dealing
Ooh,
100.
this mod actually pairs pretty well with how my build works around burn. Critical shots on enemies afflicted with burn do not consume ammo, and most of the time I have burn, and then I can just swap the other mod. What was the one I got rid of for that? I don't remember. It was my chest piece, or my yeah.
Shit. Have you tried Firestorm? 3-star mod.
I might not have it. I don't. That doesn't sound familiar.
Successful shots summon a homing firestorm that deals 500,000 damage and inflicts burn to enemies within its radius over 8 seconds. Radius of the firestorm increases with each successful shot on the afflicted target. 10-second cooldown. In theory, that sounds fucking insane.
Maybe. Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put this legendary on. I'm gonna try it.
I think what I'm gonna do is talk to you.
What is resistance?
I don't know off the
Because I
top of
have
my
this
head.
because I have this mod called Resistance Breaker. Shots decrease your target's resistance by 35% for 6 seconds. So we just do
Wait, am I
35% more
using?
damage.
Hmm. There might be a set that could boost this. I'm not 100%,
Hmm.
but there's a set called Akari. Every enemy damaged by heat wave grants 25% anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds. Wouldn't that mean that if I do 8 enemies, I get a 200% increase?
What is it? Say it again.
It says every enemy damaged by heat wave grants
Hmm.
25% anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds. So hypothetically, if I heat wave and I hit 8 enemies, it should give me 200% bonus.
Yeah.
Which then, if I'm using volcanic rounds, that is anomaly power.
Yeah. So you'd hit hard as fuck.
That might be something to look into. think I do keep what I currently have, though. I'm going to fix the modifications on the piece of armor I swapped. Yeah, because basically whenever I activate Heat Wave, I get all the boosts from my skill tree. Plus I get a 10% bonus skill leech for 10 seconds after I use the skill. Um, the enemies I damage with Heat Wave take 15% more damage for 5 seconds. When I use the ability, I also get given 8% weapon damage per affected enemy for 5 seconds. So hypothetically, if I get that Akari set and I just stack buffs, I think it can be the equivalent of what you have.
So then, that's the thing. Every class can do just as well as each other, but you just need to build it right.
Where's the mod that I was using? Oh, it's right here. I just wish I had a couple of better of the gun mods. That's my only issue. A lot of the gun mods I have aren't the greatest. The main damage I'm doing is with Ultimate Storm Whip because it's 300,000.
Yeah.
I could be probably doing like double of that if I got lucky and got a gun that had like Claymore already on it or something,
True.
which is the only unfortunate thing. But with what I have, I think I'm going to sell all of my titanium again, like I've been doing. Because after every deconstruction, I literally just get a shit ton. I might try out that Akari idea. That might be something that I have to do. Um, I'm down
Love
for.
how we said we were gonna start our new characters, but it's now 4 o'clock.
I mean, when we went to go do it, I got distracted with building.
It's whatever. I'm having fun either way.
I mean, like, the issue for me is it's like, I want to start the new one, but making builds is just so much fun too.
True.
We definitely should probably pick a day and start doing that, but. And unfortunately, we have Eye of the Storm, but we can't do it. RIP.
Why?
Because it takes for you to actually go on certain expeditions, you have to spend drop pod credits.
Uh,
So to do that mission, you have to spend 40k drop pod essence, which we don't have. However, we can go to Scorched Lands for 33 and get 61. So this will be the last mission of the night.
okay.
And then depending on how we feel tomorrow when we get out of work, we'll see whether we start our next build or we start our next character or we just keep playing this. Because I mean, again, I'm kind of the same way. I'm having fun either way. I think what I have to do though is I have to grind out my Trickster to be even so that I can play either or. Because I do want to start. I mean, too, I can just do that on my solo one until we actually do that, but yeah. It's gonna be fun when we have Ascension level 200 and all of World Slayer done on all four, where we'll be even at all times, and we can literally just keep building and trying to see how strong we can get.
True. I mean, that's gonna take fucking forever, but you know.
I mean, but even if we just like play a little bit here and there.
Alright, I
Because obviously it's
need
gonna
to
get to the
try...
obviously it's gonna get to the point where like we're gonna want to take a break from this and play something else.
Yeah.
But
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, it's gonna happen because eventually we are gonna get burnt out. But I mean, we're never just gonna stop playing the game like I did because, you know, I didn't have anybody to play with.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those things where we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna play this game tonight, and then like halfway through us playing that game, we'll swap to this one and yada yada yada. Like, even when I take a lot of damage, the second that I can start shooting at them again, I just immediately gain all of that health back. Oh my god, Anthony, I just realized something. If that Akari set works as I'm thinking, not only is it gonna boost my, like, volcanic rounds damage, because it's anomaly power, it would boost my mods.
Do mods get boosted by
I
anomaly
think
power?
so. Because wouldn't... I mean, in my mind, that's... Like, if a fucking... Claymore is being dropped from the sky, I mean, in my brain, that would be considered anomaly power, but I don't know what the game considers it. That'd be a Google search question, to be honest. I have no ammo.
I need to grab the ammo.
Like, I just went to super low health and just immediately just healed. Because my life leech is so high. The main thing is, I feel like my build is kind of like yours, where the second you stop being able to use your abilities, it goes downhill very fast.
I really am curious to know how much damage this mod's
Huh. There's a pod here.
True.
Firestorm.
With pipe.
Because I assume you can obviously see that fucking laser
Yeah, I
coming
can see
down
the
from
big
the
laser
sky.
coming down from the sky. Yes.
Yeah. I wanna know how much that's doing. Because it's a damage over time thing, which I know you hate, but I'm actually really fucking curious.
Well, the only reason why I dislike it is because of how a lot of them work. If it works where it's actually doing, like, from my play testing with certain ones, it just doesn't do enough damage to be worth using, where you can use something that literally just pumps damage into the enemies. Something like that looks like it could actually be half decent because it's not just one enemy. Like, I know there's ones that will create, like, chains around an enemy and stuff like that, but it's like, it only does damage to one enemy at a time, so it's not worth it. Doing damage to one
Yeah.
enemy at a time over time is not worth the mod spot when I can use something like Claymore where I can do damage to 4 different enemies at the same time and be doing a lot of damage to them at the same time.
Yeah.
Also,
There's
I'm
another
literally...
tier 3 one, the
Can...
Locust,
I
that
know, that
does
was the one...
insane damage.
That I was looking at that one, I don't know how it works enough to use
So
it.
when you hit something with it, it spawns on top of them, not like on their location, but on the actual mob itself, and it follows the mob, and anything that they are around, including itself, gets hurt over time.
Hmm.
So like if I do it moves, it's gonna keep getting hit by it because those locusts are on the mob itself.
How does the firestorm move? Is it where you're looking, or is it just random?
It starts moving towards enemies that I'm attacking.
Oh, how long? What's the cooldown, and how long does it stay active?
It stays active for 8 seconds. The cooldown is 10 seconds. So there's a 2-second downtime.
I mean, that's not bad. I'm stuck in a corner. I'm frozen.
I need la ammo. Oh, hello, Behemoth.
Oh, I might go down here just because I'm frozen. See, but like what I'm doing right now, if I was doing this with how I was built before, I would have already died. Like 3 times over.
There.
Like I can literally face tank 2 crawlers. Before I had 1 crawler on me and I was getting killed.
While you do that, and I guess I'll go grab more ammo.
I didn't even think of that, to be honest.
I feel like this mod wouldn't be as good if I couldn't freeze the enemy. Because it moves
Maybe.
so slow.
I feel like it kind of depends.
I mean, it also depends on like what enemies we're fighting.
I was
If we're
gonna
fighting
say,
humans, it'd probably be really
humans,
good.
it would probably shred through them just because of how they sit behind cover and stuff. These guys, I feel like the only ones that would really work against is bosses and the really, really small ones because of how many get spammed at you. Again, that Akari set is looking very, very enticing.
You said that's a set?
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's it's 3 pieces of armor. It's a set bonus. But the thing is, it literally gives me a boost. If I'm understanding how it's written, I should be getting a boost for every single so if I damage 8 enemies with it, I should get 25% per each of said enemies to my anomaly power.
It didn't say that there was a limit.
No, it didn't. It didn't say there was a limit of like X amount of charges. It literally just said you'd get 25% per enemy. I can reread it once we get out of this.
I just grabbed ammo. That's the one thing about this gun is it's an SMG, so it's constantly running out of ammo.
I literally just face tanked one of the stupid Skybird things, an Alpha, and one of the Behemoths. Like I would have died 10 times over if this was my quote unquote old build.
Yeah.
Like I can actually live now. Like I've barely touched my my heal ability. But the thing is, I will keep it no matter what, just because, A, if I get into a tight spot, it'll help me, and B, it interrupts. It's an interrupt skill. So on some of the really annoying like abilities that I catch when they happen, they'll help us out, being able to have one of us that can full interrupt.
Because the one bad thing about being turrets and freeze, I can't interrupt.
Your interrupt's not permanent. Your freeze will stop them for a second, but it won't actually cancel the ability. It'll just stop them from using it for a second, because it's not a full interrupt skill. Mine is a genuine
Yeah.
interrupt skill where I fully interrupt the enemy.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're about to see how much damage this,
I mean, yeah, we get to. I'm interested to see what my damage is looking like.
I'm gonna go grab more ammo.
I probably should have done that, but there's an ammo thing right here. Like, did you see how many enemies were on me there, and I just lived? Like,
Yeah.
my health has barely dropped. And I'm getting pummeled. Because even when it drops, my health is doing what your health is doing. I'll drop super low and then immediately just heal. Because of how much life leech I have. Like, I'm literally just chilling inside of the Broodmother's fucking thing, and I'm living. I did run out of ammo.
All right, Zahidi, I found one of our pods. And as a
Outrider
bonus,
detected.
we can all start bathing
Access
again.
granted.
Excellent. That water's gonna be a lifesaver, Outrider. I'll be sure to bring people the good news.
Saw one yellow.
I also only see one.
I see blues. Ooh.
Alright, I'm really curious to see how much damage this fucking thing did. This mod did. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Honestly, Firestorm isn't really that good. Not
Fire
even close.
Firestorm. Uh, again, this is what I mean by if I had a gun that had Claymore Torrent and Storm Whip, I'd be basically at the same amount of damage as you.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the main things. Claymore, like, Storm Whip does a shit ton. But you pair that with Claymore, like, even surprisingly, Bone Sharp Panel did a lot of damage. A lot more than I thought it was gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, dude, that Firestorm, nah. Not it. Not it at all.
If you get it on a gun where it's kind of just happening, it probably wouldn't be terrible. Where it's like just like because it's the better of the two mods and you'll get rid of it, it might not be terrible to have as a little extra bonus damage, but specifically to
I mean,
be
that's
your
what I
damage
did.
maker.
That's what I did.
I mean, for
I
it being a backup mod, that's not bad.
I put on Claymore Torrent on. I put Claymore Torrent on his gun, and Firestorm is like
No, I
the
know, but
other mod.
for the fact that it's even though it's a quote unquote backup damage boost, That's not terrible. But that does show what I mean by
Yeah.
like I feel like damage over time stuff just isn't very good.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that I almost did a million skill leech healing. I almost did
Jesus, really?
I did 957,000 skill leech healing.
I feel like if I were to like, dude, this scrapnel. That's the mine, like the first ability that we get. I feel like this set could be really good. Scrapnel creates additional cluster bombs after explosion, each dealing 58,000 anomaly power damage. Like, I feel like that could be really, really, really.
Oh, that's right. I have that in there because I just want to see what it does range wise. That's right. I was looking at the fact that I had a thing sitting in my stash and I was like, why did I have that in here again? And it's because of the thing. I remember now. Oh, so Akari. Every enemy damaged by heat wave grants 25% anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds. It doesn't say anything
Okay.
about there being a limit to it. It
Yeah,
literally just says that any enemy that is damaged by the ability gives me anomaly power.
that's crazy.
And then I can Google this. Does anomaly power boost mod damage? Ah.
What?
So mods don't get affected by anomaly power, but so if I have that, so for instance, like the fact that your stuff is getting boosted by freezing, that's just a general damage buff, you would get it. However, I would get a shit
What do you
ton.
mean?
So remember how I was saying it might boost like Claymore Torrent and stuff if I'm getting anomaly power percentage ups? That's not how that works. That's just if you get a general damage boost, it'll do it. However, even then, if I'm using volcanic rounds and I get a 300% fucking boost, that's a shit ton extra damage that's gonna get pumped out.
True.
I think right now though it's not worth getting these because they're so much worse armor wise, and I don't have any of the other set pieces in here. So I think just for the I think I'm just gonna save up for another reroll. See if I can get anything good when I reroll. And then I just want to set up my mods and stuff. Um, skill leech increase, anomaly damage bonus, damaged enemies. Anthony, by any chance, how much health do you have?
20,044.
Say that again. Sorry, you cut out.
28,044.
I'm at 41k.
What the fuck? How?
Well, I have 16k base, but I get 25.5k extra. I have two pieces of armor that are giving me, one's giving me 4800 max health, the other one's giving me another 4800 max health. That's about 9000. Plus, I have a boost of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% to my max health. Plus, I have a weapon leech of 5.5% more, a skill leech of 5.5 more, plus a 6, 12, 18% on top of that. So 18 becomes 23.5% skill leech.
So basically, what you're saying is you're gonna live absolutely forever.
As long as I can keep pumping damage into stuff, yes. I literally was standing still at one point before, just pumping damage into a broodmother, a crawler, and an alpha. Oh, I'm sorry, a behemoth, a broodmother, and an alpha, and I wasn't dying.
Jesus.
And then literally my skills are even lower on cooldowns now as well. I have an 8-second cooldown on Heat Wave, a 14-second cooldown on Feed the Flames, and a 16-second cooldown on Volcanic Rounds. So literally, if every time my ability pops, I press Heat Wave, I literally have an infinite boost. And I just put a mod on that makes it so that the wave is wider, which
Hmm.
means if I get that Akari set, I would do even more because I'd be able to hit more enemies with it. And it has a pretty long, like, the range. So if you get out of whatever menu you're in real quick.
I'm not in the menu.
Well, if you look at me, so the range is literally from where I'm standing to Tiago. So like all of this range, if I have a shit ton of like the alphas and shit on me, if you have 7 or 8 enemies on you, I'm literally gonna get a shit ton of a boost every 8 seconds.
Hey, you.
I need to do this tomorrow with my fucking trickster.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna
Hmm.
go to sleep.
Real quick, I'm gonna respec stuff right before you go to bed. I wonder if it's more beneficial to get 15% reduced cooldown on Ignite skill cooldowns, or to get a 10% cooldown on everything. What difference does that make for my build? Um, let's see. And then I want to do this so it saves. And then... So I had what, 8-second cooldown? So it puts me at 9.7. 8.5. So it is still more beneficial to do it the other way. Just because I don't use Feed the Flames as much anymore. Funnily enough, I'm super excited to play again tomorrow. Now that I have a, because genuinely it was not as enjoyable the first half of today.
Oh, I could tell you how pissed you were getting.
Like it just wasn't enjoyable. Because you need to remember, you're sitting there like, "Oh my god, look at the damage I'm doing." like look at how good I can do, and then me, I'm barely hitting 50 million damage, and I'm going down every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I am very interested to see if I can get lucky with getting what I'm assuming is the pants I need for this set that's in my stash. So if you get an 100% bonus on something, would that just be doubling it?
Yes.
Okay. So if it has a maximum of 100% on the next skill use, it would do 214k instead. Which in reality would be the equivalent, but that would mean that I would have to use an ability. That would mean I would have to use Feed the Flames 4 times, so it would take a minute before I'd actually get utility out of it. I actually don't think it's worth it, but I'm gonna keep it for now just because I want to see what it looks like when you fire meteor from your hands.
Outrider.
Literally, like, the only mod I want to get right now is fucking Claymore Torrent, because I'd be able to do so much with that mod. Because the only thing that sucks about Ultimate Storm Whip is that it only brings enemies on one enemy, or damage onto one enemy. It does a lot of damage, but it only does it to one.
I wish you could change the variants of legendaries.
That would be very nice, I know.
It's like literally the only problem that I have with this submachine gun is the fact that it's an auto and not a burst because it runs through ammo so fucking fast. I mean, I guess that's not really that big a deal because my other is too. So, like, I could just switch and then wait until we get to
If
an
I
ammo
could,
thing.
I mean, if
So,
I could get lucky and get an AR that has a good mod for me to have with whatever I want to use, like Ultimate Storm Whip, but it has Life Leech, I would get a bonus 18% weapon Life Leech. I would literally be unkillable even more than I already am.
ooh,
I am very, very excited for later today.
my SMG now. I switched it. Switched the look.
Mm. See, you know what I wish they would have added to Tiago's shop?
What?
I wish they would have added the ability to like lock an item in
True.
before you re-roll. Because I'd love to lock these boots in for now, because even if I can't find ones that are better, it's there, but
Yeah, you're kind of forced to either buy it or get rid of it.
pretty much. For what I have, it's probably better to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Robotic at a legendary.
I know. I mean, the only thing I'm kind of excited for is to see if I get a decent mod from it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the weapon is really good too. Who knows? You never know.
Maybe. I wonder how difficult. I'm looking at some of the allocades. There's one that says Altered Warlord. Kill 5 elites using skills only. I wonder how difficult it would be to beat the entire game only using skills.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I wonder how difficult it would be
What did you say before that?
to. Well, I said I was looking at the allocades, which is what gave me the idea,
Yeah.
but I wonder what it would take to beat the game only using skills.
What was the allocated? That's what I'm
To
asking.
kill 5 elites using skills only.
Oh, I already got that.
Oh yeah, but that's because you're using cold snap and stuff. But I wonder how difficult it would be to beat the main game before you got like all the legendaries and stuff that would allow you to do that.
Altered War Hero or Warlord. Well, I mean, not really. I feel like Cold Snap because it says using skills only. So that means that I killed 5 elites. Well, it only took damage from my turrets and Cold Snap. Like I didn't shoot it at it.
Yeah, you didn't shoot at them.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that if you've only played co-op, so the way that the easiest way to cheese that achievement is techno, you throw down a turret, your teammate gets the fucker to like no health and the turret kills it. So technically if you threw a turret down to help me and we just no brained it and you threw a turret down, it was freezing, doing damage, yada yada yada, and it died, the last bullet that killed it was from your turret, you would have gotten credit towards that. Or if you cold snapped while it's frozen, stuff like that.
Fair.
Hmm.
Mm. You know what I find funny? This damage master tier 5. Deal a total of 10 million damage, but we do like 200 million in one mission now. That's the last tier, and yet we absolutely smash that every single time. Oh, I'm 9 kills away from assault rifle master tier 5.
I finally went through the effort while I was just kind of looking through random menus to customize stuff. However, it is sleepy time, so we will play tomorrow.